welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. This reading was purchased by one of my subscribers, and she has asked me to go ahead and post it public for everybody to watch. For anybody who is new to my channel, a little bit about myself. I'm a clairsentient, clairvoyant, and as a clairsentient, it's a heightened form of empathy, so I can feel energy, emotion, feelings from other people, from couples. My favorite readings to do are always relationship readings because I can pick up energies between people. It's called reading people. That's what I do best. And I'm also clairvoyant, which means I can kind of see what perhaps could be coming in the future. If anybody out there would like to purchase a private reading, please email me. I have 3 services that I offer. My email will be below. The first service is 1 question, $30. You get 5 cards and an energy reading. 2 questions, $45, and you get 5 cards with each question and an energy reading. And a full reading is $70 with a maximum of 4 questions. And I'll pull more cards if I feel that I should. My turnaround, I will get back to you within 24 hours if you choose to email me. And my turnaround time is less than 7 days. Okay? If you want to just have 1 question on your favorite celebrity, which is what she's done, you can get the 1 question reading, or even yourself. I have some people who just want to know about work, or want to know about school or their family or, friends or love or money, career, that sort of a thing. And for those of you who keep coming back and purchasing readings from me and watching my channel, sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting, I'm truly so grateful for it. All right, everybody, enjoy the reading. Now, I looked up his birth date. Let's just see here. I think it was December 27th, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so he's 25, she's 22. Nice ages. She's going to school. She's very bright. Okay. When I think about him, I get that. Okay, so the very first moment he saw her, I felt like he was struck. It's like being struck by lightning. And there was something about her that he found very intriguing. I don't know if this is past life connection or what, but it's like he recognized her right away. And what I mean by that is that if anybody out there believes in this, is that you die, you go up to the spirit world, then you come back down again, and your soul gets reincarnated. And when you die, of course, your body's mortal and the soul is immortal. So that your soul remembers other people's souls. And it's this impression. I've had that happen to me before where I see somebody, I'm like, oh my God, I know that person. He felt that way. He's felt struck by her. It's like he recognized, his soul recognized her soul. Okay, so this to me is like a past life connection on some level. He was struck by her. I feel he's somewhat a little bit possessive of her, cares for her. Almost, it might be a little bit too much at times. I feel she's okay with it. She's a Scorpio. She's sensitive. And with her, like with Scorpios, still waters run deep. Everything I feel like is somewhat deep with her. And it's like he understands her without knowing her. Like I know that they work together and whatever the case is, but it's like they understand each other. And I feel like they understood each other from day one without even really knowing each other. It's like just the way he looks at her, he understands her, or she understands him, or the way she looks at him, he understands exactly what she needs at that moment. It is I feel like it's a very strong past life connection. The moment he saw her, he was struck by her. Okay? And he has taken on some sort of a role where he feels like not only does I feel like he loves her, I feel that it is his mission and it is his duty in life to look after her and make sure she is safe, she's comfortable, that sort of a thing. Okay? I think it's a great connection. Possessive at times. And I don't think it's a toxic thing. It's just, I get this, she's mine. And I almost get this, like, doesn't really want her out of his sight, because maybe something will happen to her if she's out of his sight. And so he is the protector. He wants to be around her all the time, okay? Or wants her to be around him, all right? Okay, question number 1. What is the current relationship status? Are they secretly dating and in love? How do they feel about each other? I do believe that they're seeing each other. I do believe that if they're not crushing, they have fallen in love. And he has made it very well known to her. Some young men are very quiet about it. You know, they don't really say much. But it's like, I almost get this kind of a, you're my woman and I'm your man. I get this very direct. He's a Capricorn. He was born December 27th. So I get this directness about him. There's no second guessing what he wants. So I do feel that they're in love. They're crushing on each other. They enjoy being around each other. And there's this magnetic connection between the two of them. It is very magnetic. It doesn't matter who's in the room. I just feel like there's this laser focus on each other. And yeah, I do believe that they're in love. I do. He sees her as his mission to look after her. It's like a duty or something. He feels this duty. And it's not something like an obligation. Those are two different things. He feels very bound to her, to look after her, to make sure her needs are met. And she loves that about him. A woman likes to be looked after. A woman likes to know that a man is in control. Not controlling, but in control. Okay? And he definitely looks after her. I don't want to say he makes decisions for her, but he is definitely a big part of the decision making in her life. And she's also an influence to him. Let's see here. What are the energies between Bright and, is it 2? Okay, what are the energies between Bright and 2? What are the energies? So the way I do my card readings is I shuffle till one card falls out. Those are clarity cards and jumpers. More than one card falls out, I put it back in the deck and shuffle till the one card falls out. Okay, what are the messages? What are the energies between 2 and Bright? 2 and Bright. What are the messages regarding 2 and Bright? What are the messages between 2 and Bright? I feel like sometimes she's amazed by him. I don't know, I just get this that she's, you know, she feels somewhat lucky that she has that, you know, that they're together, you know, that they found each other, that sort of a thing. What are the messages regarding 2 and Bright? What are the messages? What do we need to know? What are the energies between them? What are the energies between 2 and Bright? What are the energies? Just waiting for one card here. What are the energies between 2 and Bright? Whoops. I'm waiting for one to just fall right out. What are the energies between 2 and Bright? 2 and Bright. Okay. Okay, so what are the energies between 2 and Bright? All right, here's the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups signifies a studious person, new love. This is an offer. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We know he's a Capricorn. That's who it usually represents, is the water sign person. But he could have a heavy chart in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is his offer to her. Okay? And look how the brightness coming from the cup. He's offering her lots of love, dedication, a bright future, I believe. So he's got the cup out. All right. Then we have the Ten of Cups. This is what we all want. Marriage with children, family, reunion, love, support. You can see the house. Usually there's a couple here. All the cups, there's a rainbow. I believe that this is how they see their future. Okay? They see each other as being that one spouse where they can be together, have that family, white picket fence, have the cat, that sort of a thing. Okay? All right. Six of Cups signifies, Six of Pentacles signifies giving, receiving, being generous with each other. This isn't one-sided. You can see here the balancing scales are equal. So it's when she gives, he takes. When he gives, she takes. This is about being generous, helping each other out. Somebody's got their hand out. So they can switch roles. It's a very balanced relationship. Okay? All right. Here we have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands signifies a feisty woman. She's self-assured, she's confident, she's the master of her domain. Now, she's a Scorpio, and even though I feel she's very feminine and she's very demure, I believe that he likes the fact that she is passionate about what she does. She's confident. She's self-assured. She's going to school to be a dentist. You have to be smart to be able to do that. So she's very smart and she can stand on her own 2 feet. He doesn't want a delicate flower on a delicate petal on a flower. She can hold her own, and I feel that the two of them, they could be like a power couple, and he likes that about her, that she just isn't like a woman that needs help and needs to be saved, who's a damsel in distress. He likes the fact that she's a strong person. And then there is the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is about multitasking, it's choices, it's weighing options, but it's also about keeping the balance. They can keep the balance career-wise. You can see the water here, emotionally. So there's a very good balance here between the two of them. Okay? All right. She likes how he looks after her. And he has no problem doing that. He enjoys that. Okay. Will they reveal their relationship status when 2 finishes medical school and her acting contract with GMM TV is done? She's a Scorpio. She is very private. And like I said before, with Scorpios, still waters run very deep. And so they're very private, and they are, how do I say it? Private, secretive. They don't really tell a lot about their plans. I have a feeling she wants to keep this quiet because their life will be less complicated. I feel like there's a complication here if this went public. And they come after her, not him. Because people view her as, I want to say, like the weaker of the two. Who do you always go after? The weakest link, right? And she's not weak, but on the outside, she looks like she is the one that's kind of weaker, right? Who are we going to attack? They're going to attack the person that's weaker. So when will they reveal the relationship? I believe so, but I feel like I see the number 2 or 3, so probably within 2 or 3 years. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Let's just see what the cards say. What are the future messages here about them revealing their relationship? All right, will they reveal their relationship soon? What are the messages about them revealing their relationship? What are the messages? I feel like it has to do with her. Like they're I don't know if they're waiting for some sort of a stability with her. That sort of a thing. Whoops. What are the messages? Future messages about revealing their relationship. Okay. What are the messages about Bright and 2 revealing their relationship? Okay, so here we have the Lover's card. So future messages about their relationship. There's that partnership, that deep love, balance of 2 people together. Okay. All right. So here's the Hierophant. This is, okay, so this is a relationship card. This can talk about marriage, you know, movement forward. Look at all the passion here. This card is also a marriage relationship. The Hierophant talks about ceremonies, all right? Marriage ceremony, traditions, religion, fitting in. This also represents a commitment from a male partner. I believe once there's a full I feel like there's a commitment there. But once I believe that there's more steadiness here, when the commitment comes, they might even announce after they get married. Okay? All right. Because I think when you have toxic fans out there and when people are not married, they feel like they could easily rip them apart more. But if they get married, and then really it's harder to get between a couple once they're married. Okay? All right. 10 of Wands signifies stress, exhaustion, too many responsibilities. They could be maybe going through this in the next couple of years. She might be stressed out. There might be some exhaustion. But 10s are endings, aces are beginnings. This card is saying once they come to an end of this busyness and the stress and the exhaustion and stuff like that, maybe that's when they will announce it. Okay? All right, so then we have the Chariot card. And the Chariot represents progress, victory, determination. And it says you make a determined move forward. Okay? You progress in work, creative ventures, relationships. This card talks about financial rewards, relationships progress. So I believe maybe once maybe once she's done being a dentist, when her career is more solid, there's progress here. That's maybe, I'm guessing, is when they will come out with this. Now we do have the Justice card. This talks about legal matters. This is about signing legal documents. This to me is another marriage card. I'm feeling like they may not come out until they get married or something official. Marriage, you know, there's the Lovers. This speaks about, you know, that commitment from each other. So this could be, I'm feeling like maybe even if they're engaged or something like that. These cards are saying that until it is maybe close to them getting married or even married, that's when they will come out with that. And again, here's the Two of Pentacles. This talks about that balance, right? So they look like they want to have that balance before they announce to the world. Okay? Balance, decisions. It's about, you know, choosing where to live, work, or study. There's going to be options. Okay, so this is saying that perhaps they just want to make sure that their life is balanced before they decide to move forward and tell everybody else. I think he worries more about her. He can handle it. I feel like he can handle the pressure. But she may not be able to handle it like he does. But she's got him to lean on and be supportive. All right. Number 3, will they start in another project together now? That Bright will have his own entertainment company. Absolutely. I feel like it might be, I don't know I don't know, you know, I don't follow these actors, but I feel like it might be like a Netflix thing. It might be a series. It might be, even if it's a, what's the word I'm looking for? A reality show of some sort. I don't know if they have reality shows there, but I do believe, yes. Will they start another project? I believe they will. What are the messages about them working together? About Bright and 2 working together. Future messages. About them working together. What are the future messages regarding Bright and 2 working together? What are the future messages regarding Bright and 2 working together? What are the future messages? What are the future messages regarding Bright and 2 working together? What are the future messages? What are the future messages about Bright and 2 working together? Okay. Future messages. Okay, so this card here, we have the Justice card. Again, contracts, legal contracts. I believe you have to sign legal contracts when you start a project together or whatever the case is, but this is saying that there's going to be contracts coming, making sure that everything's looked after. The Justice card talks about action, decision, clarity, balance. You succeed in tests, interviews, negotiations. Okay? It talks about improved finances, support, and good advice. Signing contracts, legal issues. So I believe that there's going to be signing of legal contracts for them to be able to work together. Then there is the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords speaks about worry, depression, anxiety. She might go through a bout of this. I think it's her. I think there's something that keeps her up at night, that she does have a worry about. But this card is saying that there's many blessings in front of her and that she shouldn't just be looking at the short term, that long term, she should have more long-term goals. She has a worry here. Something is keeping her up at night. Okay, so I don't see them working anytime soon together, but they will be working down the road. She's going through, when she, I feel like she goes through these bouts, up and down, 2 of Swords talks about compromising and balancing. So they have to come to a project that they both like. They have to have a compromise. Like, she might like something and he doesn't. It has to be balanced. I feel like when maybe their lives are a little bit more balanced, when she's not feeling like this, perhaps they will make that decision. They'll come to that compromise. Okay? Now, 4 of Swords talks about retreat, rest, renewal, solitude, recovery. I think she's going through something. Okay? This card is saying whether it's depression, health, something like that, she has to have some rest. I don't know how hard dental school is, but it's got to be hard, right? It's a lot of work. You have to focus on that. And, this card is saying that she needs to have that rest. So she may take a rest before they work together again. Okay? And then there is the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is challenges and obstacles. There might be some challenges and obstacles with this whole thing, starting a project together. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I see like 3 or 4, maybe in the next 3 or 4 years. I'm going to pull a card and see. What are the messages here? When will they work together again? I see 2 or 3. 2 or 3 years maybe, once she's done school. I don't know. When will they work together again? Okay. 7. Could be the 7th of a month. 7th day of the month they start. 7/17/27. I don't think it's good. 2027. We're in 2023, 24 to 5 to 6, 7, 3 or 4. Could be 2027. It's going to be a few years. I think they have to get a lot of things in place before they do this. Number 4, is there a long-term relationship or marriage for them after she graduates? I believe there is. I really do. Let's see here. Let's see what the long-term relationship is. What is the messages regarding long-term? He's not letting her go. Even if she wanted to, he's not going to let her go. He's very passionate and he is very direct. And there is no guessing at what he wants. All right. What are long-term messages for this relationship? What is the messages here regarding 2 and bright? Long-term. Long-term messages here, or long-term relationship messages for the long term. What is the relationship message? Okay. There was the lovers there on the top. What is the message? Backwards. What is that? What is the message for their long-term relationship? What is the message? What is the message for the long-term relationship? Right, they can have what they want. There is the Magician. This speaks about focused creativity, turning visions into reality. What is their vision? If they want to be together, this card is saying they will be together. There's the coin, the sword, the cup, the wand. They have everything to make this successful. All the tools. They are the Magician. All right. The Strength card. Strength card talks about this bond between the two of them. The Strength card is about taking control, self-love, and confidence. It's going to take some time because I think she needs a little bit of confidence in her. Even though she is very confident in what she does, I feel like inwards, I don't know if her confidence has been somewhat, she's had a lack of confidence in some level, but this, to me, this strength, there's a bond here between the two of them. All right. He's the lion. There she could be, and she's taming that lion. They have that bond. Okay. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is almost like the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles is about working together. This is wealth, happiness, consolidation. This is about family. It's marriage. And this card talks about this joyful 10 shows consolidating wealth and sharing love. So the card's meaning include relationship commitment, marriage, wedding gifts, inheritance, strong ties across generations, and close friendship circles. Okay? So This is what the long-term goal is, working together, accumulating, getting married. You know, they're going to have a lot of wealth here. This card is also, this is like the mini Empress card. The Nine of Pentacles talks about luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain. They're going to be set. They're already set. They're already doing fine. They will live a good life together. And then the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords speaks about a necessary transition. This could be about relocating, traveling. They may relocate, go somewhere else. But this is about leaving the past behind and moving into more calmer waters, you know, happier times ahead. I believe eventually, I don't feel like this is a short-term relationship. I do feel that this is going to be a long-term, committed, loving relationship. Okay? I'm going to see what the romance angels have to say. Let's see, just see what the messages are. Bright and 2. What are the messages? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, they need to have more of those unless they're already having them. She's deep. So I don't feel that I do feel that they already have those heart-to-heart conversations. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So she's going through a rough time. She needs to be able to reach out and get help. She can't do it on her own. And he can't always help her. What are the messages here? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. All right. There you go. Okay, that is the reading on Bright and 2. I hope you enjoyed the reading.